Had a fella bring his Farmall H in last spring, said she wouldn't idle worth a darn, and took 15 minutes of cranking just to fire up. Popped that distributor cap off, and I could have used those points as a cheese grater. If that sounds familiar, let's get your H running right. Here's the thing about these old 152 cubic inch 4s. They're tough as nails, but they live and die by that ignition system. When your points wear down, your plugs foul up, and the timing drifts, you're fighting that tractor every time you turn the key. Worse, you're wasting fuel and losing power you actually need. First thing, pull that distributor cap and rotor off. Look at your points. If they're pitted, burned, or just plain tired, replace them. Set your new points to 20 thousandths. That's 0.020 inches on your feeler gauge. And here's where people mess up. Always replace the condenser at the same time. A bad condenser will burn a fresh set of points in a week. I've seen guys go through 3 sets before they figured that out. Next up, spark plugs. You want Champion H10 or equivalent. Gap them to 23 to 25 thousandths. That's 0.023 to 0.025 inches. Torque those down to 25 to 30 foot-pounds. Snug, not gorilla tight. And your firing order is 1342. Get that wrong and you'll wonder why she sounds like a bag of hammers. Now the timing, this is where your service manual really earns its keep. Pull that timing hole cover, rotate the engine until you see the DC 14 mark. You want the points just barely opening when number 1 is at top dead center. If you've got the IH manual open, it'll give you the exact advanced specs. Don't guess on this one. Before you button everything up, check your cap for cracks, inspect the rotor tip, and give those plug wires a good look. While you're in there, set your valve lash. Intake at 14 thousandths, exhaust at 20 thousandths, engine cold. Here's something they don't tell you in the YouTube comments. Spray a tiny bit of cam lube on the distributor cam where the points rubbing block rides. Dry metal on metal is the #1 reason points wear out early on these old tractors. Takes 2 seconds and doubles the life of your points. If you want the full service manual for your Farmall H with all the specs and diagrams, I've got them over at the manual store. Links right below. Give this a thumbs up if it helped, and I'll see you in the next one.